Hello, welcome to Pike Creek Farm. My name is Renee, and if this is your first time here, thank you for joining us. I like to do videos on canning and baking and vintage recipes, and I've been doing this series on being thrifty and thriving at this stage of life. I am semi-retired, located in the thumb of Michigan, and our produce is just starting to come in. And I get local veggie box every week from a local produce farmer. And so what I'm doing is I'm showing you how I take what I'm getting in my box, and they're small right now, they're not, because not everything is coming in yet, and how I will make that into my menu plan. So I have my menu plan. So this week was a surprise. In it I had a quart of, pull them over, of strawberries. Michigan strawberries are in season, and he got some at the Amish auction and put a quart in all our boxes. So I'll show you. Here they are when I started cutting them up, and we had them on top of French toast with our breakfast this morning. We still have some here for dessert tonight. Thought I would go over the menu and let you know what I got from the veggie box and how I'm using it. Tonight I am having leftover meatloaf. I was gone with my kids and their family yesterday to a strawberry festival, and I came home. It was like 6 o'clock, but I had meat thawed, so I put together this Italian meatloaf that was stuffed with some vegetables, mushrooms and garlic scapes and Parmesan cheese and onion, and so I put that inside. She's trying to get my veggies. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Ooh, see, there's Missy. Missy, the hound dog that loves veggies. So Jim had already eaten something else. I had a piece of that. So I have that meatloaf for tonight. It is in the 90s here. It is hot, so all I have to do is warm that up. I'm gonna add some instant mashed potatoes and, oh, let me look at what I wrote down. She's making funny noises. I think something that she ate got caught in her throat, a piece of lettuce. Ooh, look at this. I have two bundles of asparagus. So I'm gonna cook one bundle tonight. And asparagus should be about ending. I thought I might not get any this week, so to have two bundles, that's good. So we will have some of that. So we're gonna have the mashed potatoes, the meatloaf, and the asparagus, but I also, in my veggie box, I got 3 cucumbers. They're just starting, so they're not real big. And Jim doesn't like cucumbers, but I do. I love them. And I got baby onions from where he's thinning. I'm gonna make a quick cucumber salad because I have extra sour cream. So I'm gonna make creamed cucumbers to go with dinner for me, just for me. I mean, I could make dinner out of that, to be honest. Oh, I have to remember, I have a local friend from church, and she likes to put it over bread and make dinner. I'm going to message her because it was something really over mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. I am having mashed potatoes tonight. And I thought it was like really weird when I first heard it. Then I tried it, and it was really good. It's like the warm potatoes, like maybe she had like boiled new potatoes, and then the cucumbers. It was really good. So meatloaf, if there's any meatloaf left, that'll be like for lunch the next day or the next day. So tomorrow night, it's gonna be hot again. It's gonna be in the 90s. It's the last day of this really high streak for us, and I have to work. So I like things convenient and easy, either leftovers or something fast. and we have some projects we're working on. So tomorrow I have brats in the freezer. So we're gonna have brats, and then I have some carrots in there. I forgot something. I forgot this was in my veggie box. We're gonna have this tomorrow. Who knows what this is? Has big leaves on it. The root goes below the ground. It's kohlrabi. I think it's in the cabbage family. My parents always grew them. Our church garden, we get them there. But we like to peel it and slice it and have it, you know, raw veggies. So we're gonna have brats and raw veggies since it's so hot tomorrow, and I'll make a dip with my ranch seasoning and some of the sour cream. So that will be Monday night. Tuesday, I don't work, but I'm gonna do Taco Tuesday. I have onions. I have quite a few of these that I can use. I have lettuce. I have leaf lettuce, if I can get it right, leaf lettuce. I have big romaine that came in my package. So I have lettuce for tacos. What I would really like is taco salad. So I might have the option of either. Depends on what we feel like. Wednesday, I am going to be home. So I found a video, well, baked by Melissa. I really enjoy her. And she has usually salad recipes, but this was one using chicken with the bone in. And I just got chicken for 75 cents a pound. And I'm gonna make her a recipe with potatoes, and it had really nice warm spices. It had turmeric and cumin, and I have a bunch of, and it had onions. I have a bunch of garlic scapes. I'm gonna add that into when I'm sauteing up the vegetables and the spices. So that is gonna be Wednesday. Not sure how much left over. There might be enough for lunch. I'm not gonna do a huge, I've packaged my chicken up with like 3 leg quarters in each one. So that gives us enough for lunch the next day usually. I didn't want to have it for multiple days. So that will be Wednesday. Thursday, I am gonna do teriyaki steak rice bowls. I'm gonna be using venison actually, and venison back straps and marinating them, and I can cook them quick after work. I'll make some rice, and I have frozen broccoli from last year. I want to use up my broccoli that I preserved last year, so I want to use up some of that. I only have a couple packs left. And I have cabbage, so I might saute up some cabbage too. I love sauteed cabbage and onions, so that could use some more of those little onions. And that will be Thursday. And then Friday, I'm going to use more of the lettuce. I'm going to have BLTs. And if there's any of the fresh veggies left, we'll have those. But Friday after work, BLTs is easy peasy. So that is my menu for this week and how I'm going to use all the veggies. Now, I obviously have a whole lot more of these garlic scapes. So I'm going to chop some up. I'm going to put some in with some butter and freeze it, and then flash freeze it, then bring it out and package it up and freeze it. So I'll have the flavored garlic butter for bread, for cooking, for, you know, anything I want during this next year, because I don't want these to go to waste. And I really enjoy them. And some I might just chop up and freeze to use. I could dehydrate, but it's so hot here, I don't want to do that. And so I'll figure out a way of using them. Let me know your favorite uses for garlic scapes. I've never had this many before, so that's kind of exciting. That's my menu plan, and that's what I got in the veggie box. Like I said, it's not the big veggie boxes yet. It's just the beginning of the season, and we had a cold spring here, so we're off to a slow start in Michigan. But strawberries were so much fun. I was excited to see kohlrabi, and I was happy that there was more asparagus. I thought I wouldn't see any more. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time at Pike Creek Farm.